Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. So today is going to be my project pan update for the month of June. I didn't do a May update, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I am so sorry that I didn't post a May update. I kind of took a month off from project panning just because I was feeling really uninspired, really not motivated to use the products that were in my project pan, and I just kind of wanted to take a little break. So hope that's okay with you guys, but I'm back this month and I did have some really great progress this month, so I'm really excited to share that with you. I also just wanted to say I think I finally figured out my background. I have pineapple lights, those are string lights, and I think they're awesome. And I have like this little sign over here, and yeah, this is just like my vanity area where I get ready, so I thought it would be fun to incorporate that into my background. But all of that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into this month's update. So as always, I have all of my products here in this little box, and I will just kind of go through and show you guys all of my progress. I want to start out with two items that I cannot find for the life of me. One is my MAC Blankety lipstick. I actually finished this lipstick. I didn't throw it away, so I really don't know where it is. Yeah, I have literally no idea. But that lipstick is completely finished. We'll be adding something new in at the end of this video, so stay tuned to see what that is. But yeah, finally finished that, so really happy. I can't find my Birkin single shadow from Anastasia. Again, I have literally no idea where it could be because it's not like I put that in a purse. And I usually just have everything together, so I don't really know where that is. I used it like a couple of times this month, but nothing crazy, no crazy progress to report, so it's kind of okay that I don't have it to show you guys. But now let's get into the products that I actually do have some progress with. I want to start off with the product that I'm really the most excited about the progress that I've made this month, and that is my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Now, I had no pans up until this point, but this month I did go ahead and hit pan on White Peach. So you can see there is a little pan showing. I use this shadow to set my eyelids before I do my eyeshadow in the morning every single day for the past like month and a half. So I've been really consistent with it, and it took me up until like 4 days ago to hit pan, so this took a while. I was really shocked that it took a while because even some days I would kind of like put my brush in a little harder than I did other days just because I really wanted a pan to show. But yeah, you get a lot of product in these little pans from this Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, so I think that was pretty cool to realize. I really don't have any progress on any of the other shades, no real dips to report, but yeah, I hit pan on White Peach, so very excited about that. I'm gonna like cool it with using this to set my lid because I do have another shadow in here that I want to incorporate for that purpose. Other than that, I was kind of uninspired by this palette. Just, I don't know, these weren't really shades that I was gravitating towards in the past month, but I just watched that girl xoxo's most recent Throwback Thursday video, and she used this palette and it actually gave me some inspo for a look that I can do with it that I hadn't thought of before. So I am going to try and make more progress on this month, and I will let you guys know how I did in my next update. Sticking with palettes, this is my Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette. No new pans to report, however, I have been using this shade exclusively over the past month to set my under eye concealer. And I mean, I can tell that there is the slightest dip in this shade, but I don't think I'm going to hit pan anytime soon. I don't really know how deep these pans go, so yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna end up doing with this, but I have been using it very consistently, so I am proud of myself for that because in months past I wasn't really using this very consistently. I do still want to get use out of dark contour. I do still want to get use out of dark cocoa and medium cocoa. And as you know, Pop of Light just isn't my jam. But yeah, so I think I've been doing pretty good on this, and I'm excited to see how I do in the next month. This is my Partey blush by Tarte, and I have been using this a lot. This is my go-to everyday blush. I use this for work a lot just because it is a very natural yet very pretty color. I don't know if you can really tell, but the like engraving on the pan is really starting to wear away. there isn't really like a noticeable dip or anything, but I am really starting to wear away the like the embossment on the pan. So I am happy about that. Again, I don't really know how I'm going to end up doing with this, but I will continue to use it consistently and I'll see where I get with that. But yeah, nothing really to report there. I have actually been using this. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I told you guys that I was really holding off to use this until it got warm outside, and it's warm outside now. I mainly use this in my smile lines and my forehead creases. I don't want to say wrinkles because they're not wrinkles, even though they kind of are, but they're like creases. But you really won't be able to tell a difference, but I have been using this. I want to make sure that I continue using it consistently. Even if I use another primer on my face, I will go in and just focus this on those areas to get some further use out of it. So yeah, we'll see how I do. This is my e.l.f. finishing powder in Fair/Light, and I will show you side by side of this powder and how it was looking during my last update. That is where we are at now. And I am making really great progress on this. I still really enjoy using this powder. I'm not sick of using it. I like to use it to set my entire face. And I mean, I know that I'm gonna finish this. It's just a matter of time. Maybe within like the next 2 months, I'll be able to get through it completely. I have really been enjoying using this and I'm happy with the progress that I've made so far. This is the eyeshadow that I am going to be using now to set my eyelids before I go in with eyeshadow for the day. This is the NYX Kiss the Day Single Shadow. I have not used this month because I was exclusively using White Peach from my palette. But now I will be able to grab this little guy. I have had this in my collection for a very long time and I just need to get more use out of it. So I am excited to be able to use this now and we'll see how I do. This shade I'm really just not jiving with lately, guys. I don't know what it is. This is in the Spotlight by Makeup Geek. I mean, you guys have seen in months past, I really don't gravitate towards this and I don't know what it is about it that I'm not gravitating toward. I think it's like the finish of it. And I know that might sound a little weird, but it's such a sheer shade, and when I wet my brush and go in with it that way, it just makes my texture on my eyelid really pronounced, and I don't like that. So yeah, I just like blended it and it just like blends away into nothing. So I don't know, I'll try and use this month, and if I don't gravitate toward it, I might end up just decluttering it because why force myself to use something that I'm really not loving. But yeah, kind of a fail. If you can hear hammering, I'm very sorry. My neighbors are going ham on their wall right now, so can't really control that, unfortunately. So this is ColourPop Blaze? I can't remember if this pan was there last time or not, but there is a little baby pan showing. But guys, I haven't used this, so I think it might have been there to start with. I really don't remember. I did not gravitate toward this at all this month. I really need to focus on using it more because it is a very, very pretty shade. I think it'll be a really pretty like all over the lid shade for the summertime. So I need to focus on using this more, as well as Weenie by ColourPop. I really have not made any progress here. That pan is still the same size, but again, this is such a beautiful color. I just haven't really been gravitating toward rose gold, I guess. So yeah, kind of a fail on these, but I am still determined to get use out of them. So we'll see how I do this month. Hopefully it'll be better than last month. This guy, I am just so ready to be done with. This is my Amazing Cosmetics Concealer in Illuminate. I really don't think that you will see any progress because I did not use it this past month. I am going to work my butt off on using this month, and I want it gone like by next month. If I don't finish it by next month, I might end up just throwing it away because it's old, it's not my favorite. I don't love stick concealers. That's kind of something that I'm learning about myself. I'm much more of a liquid concealer kind of girl. And yeah, this just hasn't been on my mind lately, so that was a bust. So whenever I did gravitate toward a rose gold kind of look, I actually have been making a point to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Sin. I have really been liking it to do kind of a cut crease situation. Instead of cutting the crease with concealer, I will cut the crease with this if I'm going over top with like a rose gold shade. I really like the shade Bellini in the peach palette, so that's kind of the one that I use if I am cutting the crease with Sin. But I don't know how to show you how much progress I've made because it is like a squeezy tube, but I'll tell you there's still a ton in here. And I don't really think I'm going to finish this by the end of the year, but I am using it more than I would have if it wasn't in the project, so I am happy about that, but it's just, it's not my favorite. My butter bronzer, I'm making astounding progress on. This is how the pan is looking now. I will insert side by side of what it was looking like last update. I use this so much. This is my everyday bronzer. I love it, and ever since I made the pan, it's been really easy to expand the pan, so happy about that. I've had this for so long now, and I'm just ready to have it out of my collection because I have so many other bronzers that I really need to get through. So I am excited about my progress on this, and I think that I did a really good job, and I am really hoping that this pan is even bigger in my next update. This eyeliner, still the same. I haven't sharpened it at all. This is my Sephora brown eyeliner. It's called Tiramisu. I do like this eyeliner. I like to use this. I used it a couple of times on my upper lash line, and then I would just kind of smoke it out with a smudger brush. I like using it that way. I like it on my waterline. I like to tightline with it. I only use it a couple of times. It does kind of need to be sharpened, but yeah, you're not going to see any progress here, but I am making an effort to use it, so I'm happy about that. But since it is not a cruelty-free item, I'm just ready to have it out, so I'm really going to focus on using it this month, and hopefully we'll make some progress. Hopefully. This is my Mary Luminizer by The Balm. So the pan is pretty much the same, but I don't know if you can tell at the bottom there, it's kind of like pointy. You can see that? So that happened maybe like a week or two ago, and I am just kind of focusing on putting my brush here, and I really want to get side pan. So my goal is to expand it this way to have it like completely open up here, and I think I can do that. I really do. I have confidence in myself. I have been falling back in love with this. Before it was in my project, I really wasn't gravitating for it just because I have so many highlighters in my collection, but this is my ride or die. Me and Mary Lou, we go way back, and this was like the first highlighter I ever purchased for myself. And it is so beautiful. It's such a classic, so I've really been enjoying using this. It's not like I'm forcing myself, like I actually really want to use this, so happy about that, and we will see where we're at next month. Last up, I have two lip products here. So I have my Marc Jacobs Sugar Lip Gloss. Can't really show you the progress since it is a lip gloss, but I will tell you that I have been using this a lot. I use this on a day-to-day basis when I go to work. I just think it's so comfortable. I like putting it over like a matte lipstick just to make it a little bit more comfortable on me throughout the day, and I've really been enjoying using it. So I can tell that there's still a lot in there. Like, it's very like goopy when it comes out, so I can tell that there's still a lot in there, but I am making progress, so I'm happy about that. And then we have my Urban Decay, what is this even called? Sheer Liar lipstick. I will give you a little close-up here. I'll do a side-by-side. I do want to, I'm going to do the thing with the paper where you kind of like, you know what I'm talking about, like when you measure it on paper. I'm going to start doing that for this lipstick because I feel like just seeing it side-by-side isn't really the best representation. But I didn't really use this month, I'm not going to lie, so you're probably not going to see much of an update there, but I do feel like throughout the entire length of the project so far I have made really great progress on it, because before this I wasn't using it at all. That's kind of like the theme here. These were all products that I wasn't using at all before, so just getting a little bit of progress out of them is enough for me. That makes me very happy, but I will be even happier when I'm finished with this, so that day will come. We will get there. So now I'm going to tell you guys what product I'm adding in to replace Blankety by MAC, and I'm going to be adding in my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Porcelain. So that's what it looks like right now. I store this sideways, so you really cannot tell how much is in here. I'm going to start like standing it up so that the product kind of goes down and then I can start marking it. So I'm gonna like let it sit overnight, and in the morning hopefully it'll be like settled so that I can draw the line and kind of take it from there. I've just had this in my collection for a very long time. I also have Warm Nude, which is too dark for me right now, but Porcelain is a pretty great shade match for me. And I really do enjoy this foundation. I just want to make sure that I'm getting my money's worth since it is a high-end brand. So I am going to go ahead and put this in the project, and I will let you guys know where I'm at next month. Alright guys, so that does it for today's video. This was my project pan update for the month of June. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are interested in coming along on this journey with me, and if you want to see other videos from me, I will link a couple of my most recent videos down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and let me know how you are doing in your project pan in the comments below. I would love to hear. I love chatting with you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!